Hey everybody, welcome back to Majestic Collectibles. So, if you saw my last podcast about the QC Toy Show and show etiquette, this is the stuff I bought. So, we're going to go through that now. And nothing exciting. I dropped $180 total. So everything that you're going to see today, I've got, I don't know, I got to have way over 200 pieces. So, you know, I don't even have $1 a piece on average. This one I got for me, I did not have that cover yet. Written by Iowa's own Phil Hester there, and great Godzilla cover on that one. And I like this one because it had Mothra and Hedorah. I didn't have that one yet. I think I got most of the rest of the one-shots. Ghidorah, I can't remember who else, Gigan maybe, but there's still a couple I was missing. So this is half off. Dealer Numeri had everything was 50% off or $1 a piece, and he had 40 on it, which is probably pretty close. I got it for 20, and it's got a little bit of chipping along the edge, but really it presents very, very well. I had one of these, actually, if you've been watching my videos, I picked one up at the flea market last year up in Spirit Lake, but it wasn't this nice. If it wasn't for those chips, it'd be a fine, so it's only a VG, but really presents well. Another nice Werewolf by Night. What do you have out to 25? So I got $12.50 on that one. Good cover. You know, again, mid-grade at best. It's not a VF, I don't think. I've always been kind of a Morbius fan. I do have this book. I don't know if this is better than the one I have. I got to look, but I always like that cover. Great cover. Third ever Morbius on that one. So that was 30. I got it for 15. I'm not really big on these, but you know, it's a 12 center. It's got that dumb BP initial. That hurts it a lot, because this is actually nicer than any of those other books you saw condition wise, but not with that on there. But it was $10. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu, $5 for that. Probably close to VF, maybe not quite there, but good cover. I'll probably just throw this in inventory. I have a small Moon Knight section. They don't sell because the show's over, but I always pick them up. If there's clean ones, I can get them cheap just to have a little filler stock. Grease stuff, not as hot as it used to be. You know, it's aging out, but this is in really, really nice shape. Poster magazine, it's complete, which is not a lot to them. $5. Probably take that up to the flea market, to be honest with you. I think that's really good, sharp looking piece, and it's not all beat up. Got some paperbacks. I normally do not buy paperbacks, but they were just so darn cheap and really, really nice condition. Frank Frazetta cover on that one, on the Cave Girl. And I'm a Frazetta fan. A lot of people still are. So I don't know. You know, if you can get $5 out of these, that's about the best you can do. This might be worth a little more. Great Red Skull cover. So it's novel. So some of these actually, you know, have comics, you know, with the art. These are just text, which I think is probably why they're not worth much. I don't think this thing's ever been read, to be honest with you. Yeah, 79 looks like it's the first print on that, but really, really sharp, clean. I would say easy VF, unread book. I'm going to skip here because I've got. There we go. I've got the Avengers with the Kang on there. Probably not quite as nice as the cap. Got just a little wear on the edges, but I got to tell you, still, I don't think it's been read. I just don't think it was stored the best. Let me see. Yeah, first print 79. So just kind of cool oddball stuff. Kung Fu, that's with David Carradine on the photo cover. It's from the TV show, obviously from the 70s. And I'm guessing this probably came after the show. Let me look. I didn't look. Let me see what year they are. Oh no, 73. So it was older. They are first. Well, this one's a first printing anyway, so that's really cool. And I got one. I got number 2. I got number 3, and I got number. Oops, if I can pick it up. Number 4. And yeah, really sharp shape. Don't know if they're worth much. That would not surprise me if they're not worth a whole lot, but for the price, why not? This is from the same dealer too. I think it was only literally this. It's supposed to be a complete set, and I haven't looked. It's not. You know, they're not packed fresh, and I got to double check and make sure it's a set, but it was $1. It's a Jim Warren non-sport trading card set by the artist Jim Warren. It was $1. And here's another one, Adventures in Fantasy, Michael Whelan. Corners are really rough on that one, that particular card. Again, it was $1. It was $1 for this set. I thought, well, you know, I'll try it. Here's as far as the non-sports cards go, this is probably the best one because it was protected. I think the condition's better. Has, I don't know if I can get it out, does have a hologram in there, so it does have an insert. Velociraptor hatching out of the egg. I haven't taken them out. It's supposed to be a complete set. It was $1. And Jurassic Park stuff does sell. So does Disney stuff. Aladdin. Skybox set, and again, it's supposed to be complete. It was $1 for the whole set, so I don't think I hurt myself. Now I'm going to raise the camera, so hold on. Don't want to make anybody car sick here. There we go. So ignore the 50 cents. So this was, we were cleaning up and tearing down the booth, and somebody threw this magazine box next to the garbage. So, okay, I got a free magazine box. I'm guessing they had 50 cents something in there. I don't recognize it where it came from, but I'll take a free box. I use them. So this is all, and I'm going to make sure I get this right. Yeah, so this is all $1 a piece, or a little less, because I pulled out a couple of piles and I got a little better deal. You know, knocked like $5 off. But this is all $1 box stuff. But it's like I said, I probably only got like 90 cents in it or so. I'm not I collect Richie Rich. This is fairly low grade, but it's 52. I don't see a lot of the lower numbered. Under 100 Richie Riches very often, so I don't know, I might have them. I'll just throw them and I don't know what I'll do. I might go back in another $1 box if I have better ones. Sergeant Rock, Joe Kubert, kind of towards the end. It ended in the 400, so this is still what, a couple 3 years away, but I don't see a lot of the high numbered Sergeant Rocks. They do sell. This is another one. It does have a $10 sticker. I paid $1. That was it. That's all he wanted. So I took it. I was not going to argue. Nice FF. I don't think it's worth a fortune, but boy, they sell well at the Antique Mall booth. So you know, that's probably where that's going to go. Another, just a Bronze Age, not a screaming seller, but a great cover on that. Amazing Adventures, Killraven. Just really classic Bronze Age for $1. Here's one. I just always like that cover. I don't see the Swamp Things up in this issue number range before, so I just picked it up for $1. Indiana Jones. I'm starting to get some interest in these. It's not right up there with the Star Wars Marvel rebound, you know, where the Marvel Star Wars comics shot up, or the Transformers, but they are starting to get some attention. Again, I don't see a lot of the high numbered ones, and these were really nice. He had others that were kind of rough, but those were the two that I thought were really nice. Sealed Special Edition Wizard, Spawn. He had one that was open, and then he had the one that was sealed. So they were the same price. They were $1. So I thought, well, okay, I'll take that one. This one I don't think I've ever seen before. Space 342434. Yeah, okay. Photo cover. Nova Girls. I know nothing about this book. It is absolutely awesome cover. I love that sci-fi horror schlock. That's very original. Probably keep that one. It's just fun stuff. Again, just picked it up to have a little back stock. This I was kind of happy with. Adam Hughes. So, you know, he's got a lot of covers now, and I think it's kind of diluted things as far as the interest and stuff, but I still pick up, you know, if I can get VF Near Mint Adam Hughes covers, I usually get it. And that's what that was about. Here's one I don't see, Hellblazer. Do not see a lot of Hellblazers. This one's a solid VF. It's number 3 from 1988. That's a set I should have bought when it came out and I didn't, so I've been kind of putting together myself a little bit, and I needed that one. The Noms, so this was $1, and there's like 4 issues in each one, so they're $1 a piece is what it ended up being. I do sell a lot of these. These are newsstand. This one was $1 too. It was individual. I don't get it. Not quite as good a shape. But I do move a lot of Noms, flea markets and the antique mall, and these are nice. I think it's all number 4 in that one. I haven't actually taken them out, so I'm assuming that they're all the same issue, and that's all number 5s. I think there's three in that one, but still, you get them for like $1 to 30-some cents a piece on those packs. I'm not going to argue, because there's 1, 2. There's 4 in that one, 4 in there, 4 number 9s. So pretty pleased, you know, to pick up a pack of those for $1. I think that has different issues, different colored art. So I'm thinking there's another issue in there. Don't know which one yet. Number 10, 3. Well, not 3 10s. Those are different colored spines. And oops, there we go. Oh, there's quite a few in there. 4 or 5, or is there a 1, 2? No, I think there's just 4 on that one. And there's quite a few, as you can see. I got quite a few of those multi-packs, I guess you'd call them. Here, coming up next, it was only $1. I was really happy to get it though, because I do have people asking me for Zenoscope books. Kind of a side, well, more horror, you know, schlock horror kind of. I think it's supposed to be Cthulhu back there with this squid thing, but you know, you can usually get $5 to $10 a piece depending on the cover. I don't know. This isn't a super old one. Probably last year. I'm trying to see the year. I don't see it on there, but I do pick them up if I can get them for $1 or less like that. Here's another just a underground book, Wonder Warthog. They've kind of run their, you know, run out of steam a little bit too. They were really hot there for a couple of years, and then I think everybody that wanted one got one. But for $1, I'll pick it up. Here's some tarot, Jim Ballant, kind of like the Zenoscope. I got quite a few people ask for them. And I think it's mainly for the Jim Ballant cover art there. So I don't know. We'll see. Not a big seller. You know, $4 or $5 an issue. Same with the Transformers. You know, $3 to $4 an issue is about all I get. But I was getting low on them, so I thought, well, for $1 a piece, I'll pad my show stock a little bit. So this is kind of a neat run. This is a separate dealer than the ones you just saw. Bagged and boarded. I guess they had a brick and mortar store a few years ago, and this was leftover stock they were just trying to get rid of. This was $1. In fact, this is the one where they had 20 on it, but it wasn't. It was $1. And I double checked, so I wasn't trying to rip them off. And they're like, no, we just want to get rid of them. And then I picked out a pile, and then they knocked off like $5, so I got them a little less than $1 a piece. And these aren't screaming titles. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, but if you can pick up Silver Age anything for $1, and these are lower grade on these Superboys, and somebody's out, why do you want those Superboys? Well, the 100, oh, that's 106. There are a few issues that do sell, but for $1 a piece, or a little less than $1 a piece, I'll throw them on a consignment auction down here in Des Moines, and you know, they'll do way better than $1 a piece. That's a duplicate there, so I'm not too worried about it. And there are nice bags and boards on them, so I don't have to do, you know, I don't know, I'll probably have to cross out those stick 35. Why would that one be I don't know why you had 35 on that to begin with, but I can see why it didn't sell. You know, well, that's why that one didn't sell either. I didn't look at the backs of most of these. 45, ouch, yep. Well, anyway, it was $1 for me. But yeah, I don't know, that seems really optimistic there on those prices on the back. Anyway, so I picked them up, and you know, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to get too uptight over it at the price I got into it one way or the other, but I still think I'll do okay with them, putting them on consignment auction. Might even throw them in my $5 box at the shows. I have a lot of silver, bronze, junk stuff that I just throw into long boxes, $5 a piece, or 5 of them for $20. So they might just go in there. We'll see. I'll take a little closer look grade-wise, make sure nothing's missing on it. Let me see. Okay, so, oh no, this is still the same. Chaos Purgatory. It's not an old one, but I do have some Chaos collectors. I pick them up every now and then. Tyvek Indestructible cover. I was thinking it was Neil. I think it was Neil Adams. I can't remember. But it was $1. It was Ms. Mystic. I also got a buddy of mine, lives just west of Des Moines. Clark Hawbaker did some cover and art for continuity. Worked with Neil, so I just kind of pick him up. I like the Ms. Mystic stuff, so I'm kind of a fan. They're pretty. Yeah, that's got to be Neil on that one. It's got the card with it. Nice condition. Here's another. I don't know if it's a variant or not, but it's Adam Hughes, Invisible Woman, so take that. Photo Buffy. The photo cover Buffys have always sold, not big dollars, but I guess they're making a comeback there. Here's something I really don't see a whole lot. Came out fairly recently, 3-4 years ago. Oh no, this is an older one, 2006. So it's a little older than what I thought, but it's based on the computer game, PC game, Blood Rain, horror-based, vampire-based. So as you might imagine, I do have some fans for that. I know she had some more recent ones though. I guess I didn't realize that they had an older series of that. Here's some more tarots. So I went back to that dollar thing. That's why these got split up from the other ones. I got a call. Cam called me. Oh, somebody's here trying to sell you stuff. So I thought, well, okay. So I kind of got caught in the middle of looking, and I had to go back. Well, I didn't have to go back, but I did go back. That's just kind of an EC. You know, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't want to say rip off, but it's, you know, it's EC style cover. I like that Wally Wood stuff. Here's another one that pretty steady seller. Anything with Red Sonja on it, that's a photo cover. We'll see how that goes. I've never had that one. That's a good one. Used to be super common, don't see them much anymore. And that's you know, Bosk and Boba Fett, so that's pretty good photo cover there. And Aliens Predator, I just picked up. I might have another one. I didn't have very many, but they sell well for me. Psylocke, I don't know. Cam likes the character, so I thought, well, I'll just pick it up. It is a variant cover. I don't know if it's worth anything. I'm guessing can't be worth too much. Spider-Man, great cover. Black Cat, Greg Lang cover, and it's a thick one. You know, number 31 was at 925 is the legacy number on it. It is a variant, but Black Cat has been really hot. Black Cat covers, so I did not turn that down for $1. I'm not a big Archie fan, but Christmas covers do sell, so I think I'll be okay there. Picked this one up for obvious reasons. Got Doom on the front. Ghost Spider Doom variant. Doom is pretty hot seller right now. I've got some Vampy. I do not have a Vampy shortage. You saw that collection I got last year from Greenfield. I got at least a long box and a half of Vampirella, but she sells, so I just picked up another one. Same with Spawn, not a big dollar book, but McFarlane covers, so that'll sell. This one, I don't know. It's kind of the weak sauce of the Black Cat stuff, to be honest with you. It's not hard to get, but the number ones, I do have a few people pick those up. Otherwise, I usually don't mess with that series too much. Here's one I haven't seen in, I don't even know when. Spiral Zone. I don't know what the print run here. I'm going to take this out. I haven't actually taken it out of the bag. Looks like it's probably just a VG to fine. It's got some spine stress on it. Probably more VG than fine. And, you know, I don't know what that thing is going to be going for, because it's such an oddball book. But I think that's a pretty good piece, especially for $1. Here's another one I know is good. You know, Mask number 3. Again, not a high grade book. It's actually a little nicer than Spiral Zone, though. Yeah, you know, that might be close to VF newsstand edition. Good book, anything with Mask. Here's back to the Indiana Jones. They had others. They were kind of rough, and this one is not near mint. But I don't see them a whole lot, so I try and pick them up if they're nicer. Same here. There are, I don't know, I've got quite a few of Superboy and Legion of the Superhero fans around here. The problem is they don't spend a lot of money on them. So I don't know. We'll see what happens there. That may not have been great. I might have got carried away on that. Fear the Funhouse one-shot Archie horror. It's a horror book. They've cooled off a lot, but I still pick them up from time to time, especially if Sabrina's on the cover. She still sells. Far Cry, that's from the video game, of course, and video game comics do sell a little slow, but eventually they get there. Let me see. These always sell. I was really shocked to see these. They're not super old, but I tell you, the photo covers do a little bit better than the art covers. I will say that. But any of the Elvira stuff, I think sells really well. And you know, for $1 a piece, good grief. Got some great covers on there. There's one photo cover with Cassandra on there. I could not turn that down. Couldn't turn this down either. That's a one-shot Dracula painted cover. It's an Image book. I was going to see how old this was. 2023, so it just came out last year. Doesn't matter though. Monster covers, the Universal Monster stuff does really super well. No matter where I go. This is one I collected. I actually have these, so I've been buying these off the shelf because this is one of my favorites, the Creature from the Black Lagoon stuff, and I'm trying to get, I don't want to say every cover, but I've got a lot of them. But it is kind of a hard book to find for modern books, so I'll be okay there. Death Dealer, I picked a bunch of these up from the Sioux Falls collection late last year, but it's got Frazetta. It's not, I think they're still in print. I'm pretty sure they're still coming out every now and then. You know, so it's not an old book, but I think that's one that at least down the road will be okay. And they do seem kind of hard to find depending on the issue number. Draculina, kind of a companion book to Vampy. Not as good as the Vampy, but again, for the price, I just grabbed them. This one I was pretty happy with. Joseph Michael Linsner, Betty Page. I won't flip through it because it is for grown-ups. Number 4 is just last year, 2023, but I think that'll be all right. I do have a number of Linsner fans. There's another Blood Rain. She must have got split up. Here's a reprint. I always pick these up if they're nice, and this one's okay. It's not great. It does have a Neil Adams cover. You know, it reprints the Green Lantern, Green Arrow road trip buddy saga. Good read, and those are not easy to find anymore. Another Star Wars photo cover. Nothing great. It's Qui-Gon on there, but again, I don't see him a lot. Picked up couple of Wolvies here, low numbers, which are not at all scarce, but they'll go in. I'll just put in my Wolverine section, you know, probably $4 just to have a little something. I love that cover on there. Great painted cover on that one. Wonder Woman sells, again, like everything else. She's kind of slowed down, but pretty decent. I've got a sealed Worlds Collide 1. That's kind of where the milestone characters met the regular DC characters. This one is still sealed in the bag. Don't have a ton of interest in it, but still is kind of a neat book. Static I do sell. This is number 14. Nice condition. It is part of the Worlds Collide storyline that went throughout everything there, and so that one I'll probably get a little bit of money on, at least right away. There's a Terminator Hunter Killer, great cover on that one. You know, just like with the Aliens and the Predator, you know, I should do okay there. Nothing high dollar. And there's another Purgatory. So again, it's a newer one, but well, it's not Chaos now, it's Dynamite. But any of the Chaos characters, the Lady Death, Purgatory, I'm trying to think of some of the others on there. Evil Ernie does not sell. That's one that has been a dud for a long time. So this box, I don't know what's in here, man. We were talking about show etiquette, right? And this guy came back to my booth 5 times in 3 hours. He wanted $200 for this box. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not your man, right? Finally settled on $60 just to get him out of my booth to go away, because I had a booth full of customers, and this guy was taking up my time. I didn't want it, so I kind of got bullied into it. I'm not very happy about it. But, you know, I thought, well, I'm going to lose money because I can't help the people that are actually trying to hand me money. So anyway, I don't know what's in here. I did thumb through it. Nothing really jumped out. I don't think the condition is very, very good on these at all. The titles so far are not good. This is the type of stuff I said in the last my last podcast. You know, if you're going to bring me long boxes of this stuff, it's going to be like $25 a long box. So I really got bullied into this junk. A lot of creases, a lot of spine stress, a lot of wear. None of these I don't think are anything. I don't know. I don't care. I guess I'm just not impressed. Lower grade stuff. That's that Executioner's song I mentioned last video. That thing's just garbage there. That's garbage. So most of this, I don't know. Do you really want to sit here and watch through it? I know Corey does, because I know he likes looking through this stuff. I'll flip through it just super fast here. 7, 8 million copies of those dumb things. If they're looking good on the video, I know I'm flipping through them pretty fast, but they're not. They're terrible condition. Most of these aren't even going to make VG so far. So it's just more of a tactical move that I bought these. No, that one might be all right. It's Joe Jusko cover. It is rough though. What's in the back? Doomsday Squad. Oh yeah, no, I don't have to worry about that. But I gotta tell you, if I get my money out of this crap, I'll be most surprised, because it's not good. So let's see. Maybe they're just, that Moon Knight ain't gonna give me my money back. Let's put it that way. X-Force, oh my gosh. Low grade X-Force. Man. X-Man, oh, there's an Alpha. So that's got a, yeah, all right. It's not $60, but that's, at least I can peel that out and sell it separate, or have a chance at selling it separate. I don't have anybody kicking. These are all water damaged. Well, crap. What? Oh, that's just yeah, that's useless. Escape Velocity. Oh my gosh. Now Comics Kamikaze. Yeah, this is looking bad, guys. Oh, I do like that cover though. Escape Velocity 1. You know, I think I'll keep that one just for me, just because it's a cool cover. I'm pretty sure it's not worth much. Oh, Strike Force. Oh my gosh, this is getting worse as I go. Oh man, this is not going the way I need it to go. Oh, that's too bad. It's a Simpsons 1. It's shot. It's water damaged. Well, that'd have been the best book in there so far. Oh my gosh! I'll set it aside just because that'll be a running joke somewhere down the line. Well, if that was VF near mint, that might have got most of my money back. 40, 50 bucks maybe. I don't know what a nice one's going for. I haven't had a real nice one. Yeah, that one's shot. I mean shot. I mean they're well. Gosh, I might get a couple of bucks out of that Beetlejuice. These things are really rough condition-wise. I will say this: they don't stink, so I don't have any cigarette or pet odors. But this is all like something just spilled on them and stuck. So everything's just kind of Brood. Oh, good, a Union #1. I need my 500th copy of that. Oh man. You know, some of these I could almost justify putting a buck on if they weren't so crappy. There's another one that probably would have been worth something, but it's completely destroyed. I'm gonna have taken that out. Miss Fury, yeah, not so much. It does look to be in better shape than the others. It's a recent book based on the Golden Age character. She-Hulk, but it's really rough. Rough FF, but it's got a Doom cover. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a little older one. I'm gonna, just out of desperation, take this thing out. I don't think it's complete. I think it's missing pages. You can just, it's, oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. More Miss Fury. Oh, it's John, no, I thought that was almost a John Byrne cover. Then I looked twice, it's just a rip-off. Oh, I'm sorry, homage. Flair, come on, man. Some of these actually sell. I'm gonna just set it aside. Maybe it's a couple of bucks. I don't know. There's one that crashed and burned. It was hot when the show came out, and now they're all over the place. At least they are around here. There's no shortage of them. Oh boy, another Cyberforce. Boy, I tell you, this is looking ugly, man. If you're still with me, you haven't turned the video off, kudos to you. Oh, it's all beat up. I'll set it aside, but I don't think there's much there. It's too rough. I'll give you a no prize of some sort just for watching this garbage. Oh boy, Youngblood 1 Brigade. Oh, this is getting terrible. Just for watching this to the end of the video and seeing my poor life choices here. Oh yeah, I can see why he couldn't sell these to anybody. He's just lucky I had a booth full of people handing me money, or I'd have just, you know, I just wanted to end the debate and go on with my life, and golly, I don't know. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I sold quite a bit for not, you know what I'm saying, for buying this and getting back to business. But gosh, this is just pure black. Oh, hey, there is something in the bottom of the box I saw just tipped over when I pulled these out. It's kind of interesting. I can see them. I'll show them. I guess maybe this is the payoff for getting to the end of the Drek here. I gotta go around this way. I stacked this crap comic pile too high. So, well, okay. I don't think it's anything super valuable. 1975, Bells of Doom. It's just a record. There's no book. The record is in there, and it's got a bunch of fingerprints on it. Doesn't look too scratched up though. So there's the back. So kind of that cool Bronze Age look, fun stuff. I doubt it's worth more than $5 or $10 at the most. This one, I don't know if it's worth anything. Plastic Man and Metamorpho. Don't think I've ever seen this one. If I have, I didn't care. Also 1975. Good old Power Records. Again, just the record. 79 cents in 1975. And there it is. Again, it just got a few scratches, but not. I think they're probably playable. I don't know. I'll have to try it. I do have a cheap record player in here just to see if that functions. So anyway, I don't know. I guess that's probably actually for me anyway, the best part of the whole the whole box, because 99% of that box was absolute garbage. Anyway, I'll have another podcast coming up, and well, I've got the show coming up, QuadCon Des Moines, March 29th and 30th at Merle Hay Mall, so stop by and check that out, and thanks for watching.